Hey everybody, I'm Danielle from Peas, Love, and Carrots, here to introduce our first podcast, which is going to be called, Dum Dum Dum, Peas in a Podcast. I am so excited about the name. I actually can't take credit for it. The credit for the name goes to our very first guest for our very first episode, none other than Mr. Peas, Love, and Carrots, Ellie. Say hi.
Oh, that's where I say hi?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No, so really, say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so first of all, before we jump into all of your amazing questions that you sent for Ellie, which some were very funny because actually you sent them to me, so I read them first. I want to just give you a little bit of a welcome intro to what Peas in a Podcast is going to be. I am really, really, really excited to be starting something new. I love the butterflies and the nerves that comes with taking on a new adventure. Obviously, it's nerve-wracking. You don't know what you're getting into. You just sort of have to dive right in. That's kind of how I do things. And it just feels like the right next step. I love Instagram so much, and I love connecting with all of you. That's really the best part, the back and forth, the conversations, the DMs. And I don't know, a podcast just felt like a natural next step, like another more intimate, in a sense, I guess, way for us to connect to each other and really to be able to talk more in depth about things that I and you all want to talk about. So I'm really, really excited about that. Right now, today, we are actually recording micless because basically there's two types of mics, and then you need, if you use an XLR mic, you need an input thingy. I don't know. It's way too technological for me. So in the end, actually, we found a studio to record in, but we really wanted to get this first episode done because we were so excited about it. So just bear with us with sound. Me. Me. Right. Ellie was not pushing to be on here, but he is a supportive, wonderful husband. So he is happily here. You can't see it, but he's smiling.
And if you don't do it in my house, I won't show up.
That's true. He wasn't going to come to the recording studio. So he was the perfect first guest for us. In the future, though, it will be in a studio. The sound will be more clear. There won't be any or echo in the background. And I'm really excited. So I think I do want to tell you a little bit about the structure of the podcast for the future. I really would like it to be a really nice, fun, light atmosphere. But I would also like to really talk about real things. Like we have, a list. I would like to do parenting, food, mothering, some more food, emotions, food, Torah, food topics. Like, really, I want to do real stuff peppered with food because that's what I love and that's the medium that I connect to you through. But I have a really amazing all-star lineup of guests. I want to make sure that, ooh, that's me. Sorry about that. Phone's on silent now. Lesson learned. I really want to make sure to bring you the most accurate, authentic information I can, and also to have real life conversations, from somebody, me, who doesn't know everything about every topic, and bring in experts in topics and things like that. So I'm really, really excited about that. All right. Ellie, thank you so much for being here in our house today.
I love what you did with the place.
It's actually really nice to have you here because, as they all know, based on their messages, you are very often not here. Oh, silence.
I thought we were in Instagram mode. I forgot.
Oh, you're waiting for the next clip?
Yeah, basically.
Well, that brings us to our next topic of questions. Basically, we got literally flooded with questions for Ellie. Last week, me and Ellie went away for 3 days to the Carmel Spa, which was amazing.
3?
2?
2. I would love 3. That would be great.
Right, yeah. It wasn't even a full 2. But it was amazing.
I did some good math, right? If we sold our apartment, how long we can live there for.
Right. That was
good.
Right. We were trying to figure out, if we sell our apartment, can we live in a hotel for the next 2 years? Then we don't have to do anything. Plus, you have babies. Do you have babysitting? Not really.
No.
We'd have to bring her, Denny. We would bring her anyways, though.
I don't think the kids are allowed to come to Carmel, though.
Well, we'd have to go live in... We can't go live in Carmel. I have to live near the Shook. You have to, go live in the Waldorf or something.
Near the Carmel Shook.
Yeah, near the Carmel Shook. There's no Carmel Shook.
There's got to be a Shook.
Okay, back to the original purpose of this podcast, which was not to talk about us wanting to move into a hotel. We have a bunch of different topics. I categorized all your questions into, and we're just going to jump right in. So the first question that people, that we got the most questions about, actually, we're going to save that topic for later because it's the juiciest. We're going to jump right into flying. First of all, why do you fly so much?
Why do I fly so much? My work brings me to America.
How often do you fly?
On average, I think every 2-3 weeks. That's what I would say, right?
What's your favorite thing to do when you travel alone?
Work. That's why I'm going there.
Uninterrupted work.
Uninterrupted work.
Okay, what is your favorite restaurant in New York? I actually know the answer to this. Should we say it at the same time?
My favorite restaurant in New York? Wait, no, are we talking about for work purposes or
Let's
where
say
do
Manhattan
I go?
and then we'll do 5 towns. First Manhattan.
Manhattan? But my
2.
favorite one is not where I go always.
Okay, but they didn't ask you where do you always go. They asked you
What's my favorite one?
1,
Okay.
2,
3.
Lemonade.
Ah, very good.
We got it right. Okay. What's your favorite restaurant in the 5 towns?
Chosen, right? She's holding a knife up.
No, really. What's your favorite? Carlos
and Gabby's.
Yeah.
No, but I like variety. You can go there and every night have something different on the menu.
At Carlos and Gabby's?
At Carlos and Gabby's. It's just such a wide variety.
Oh, God, Ellie.
It's very high quality.
Nobody would describe it as high
quality.
quality.
No, the truth is that
It's good, greasy food.
Right.
It's high quality grease food.
I pick Burger Nosh.
Burger? Oh my gosh.
Anybody that grew up in the 5 towns. Oh, in Queens. They moved to Queens after Burger Maven.
Burger Maven.
Doesn't matter. Same owners. That was a quality restaurant.
I think my father would agree. He used to take us there.
That's if my mother had
Sunday
nights.
Sundays. Yeah. Also because they had arcade games.
That's true. But only 2.
Most people listening to this are not going to know what we're talking about. Only the very, very old timer 5 towns, Hafter Halb, really.
Right.
Tag.
Not the people that moved from Brooklyn after.
Probably not,
right?
Probably not. Okay. Now, this is actually, a few people asked the same question. What is your flight ritual? I thought this was a good question because I couldn't even think does he have a flight ritual? I don't know.
So actually, my travel agent says that I'm the only person of all her clients that she can't figure out what my ritual is. Because really, I go by based on my mood, whether or not I want to be in a window, whether I want to be on the aisle. It's very, very based on the moment. I don't know. So
you have no ritual.
My ritual is.
What about when you get onto the plane? Do you have a ritual?
When I get onto the plane, I always take an extra pillow and a blanket.
Right, okay.
Right.
That I know.
I always do that. I like to lay down a blanket underneath me. Not that I don't sleep on planes. If you're ever on a plane, you're welcome to come over and say hi, which I now get noticed because I wear my Peas Loving Carrot sweatshirt.
Right, I got it. So we have sweatshirt questions, but they're coming up. That's in a different question category.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, no, I like the uninterrupted work. I get to sit down.
So that's your ritual. Go on the plane, work, get off the plane, work.
Yeah,
come home and work.
Wait, what was the last one?
Come home and work.
Where? When?
He's just
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it's the kid.
Sometimes. Okay. Okay, this is a serious question about flying, okay?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? I don't know if he's ready for this.
What is it?
How do you stay connected to the kids when you fly so much?
Well, I am actually anti-iPhones. I do not like them. I'm definitely an Android person. We have an internal battle in our house.
What if somebody from iPhones hears this and they were like, "Oh, we love Peas Loving Carrots. We were going to send her a free Mac computer, and now they hear this and ruins it for me."
You love iPhones. Maybe they'll want to convince.
Loves iPhones.
Well, the bottom line is the answer is that I got myself the first time I ever got an iPhone was just so that I can have the FaceTime with the kids. That's a big part of it. I'm generally up late, so I get to talk to them early in the morning.
We're going to get flooded by messages from people that say that the WhatsApp calling from Samsung is way better than using FaceTime. But we just use FaceTime.
We just use FaceTime.
Yeah.
The kids learn that word when they're
and they know how to use it.
And they know amazingly. The little kids know how to swipe. It's crazy.
Right. No, it's really good. He's constantly calling the kids. The kids call him. He picks up when they call. They FaceTime a lot.
Yeah, I get to learn with the boys when I'm there. It's good.
And you come home for Shabbos. And
I always try to come home for Shabbos.
I didn't really grow up seeing much of my father from Monday to Thursday. Like, he left early in the morning. Actually, he did drive us to school very often in the morning. So we had those 10, 12 minutes. And then he came home late at night. But, like, by the time he came home, we had already eaten dinner. My mother would make him dinner. Actually, then we would stand around him stealing his dinner. And to this day, I remember how frustrating it is. And when our kids do it to us, I can't even take it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is karma coming back to bite me.
No, I do promise you every year that I'm going to stay home less and travel less. It just doesn't...
Stay home less? No, stay home more.
No, I don't promise you. Right, I promise you more. I meant travel less.
Right.
But it just, we're in a very, high touch, hands-on business. It's
okay, so that actually leads us to the next question of questions. Next category of questions. Ellie, what do you do?
If I tell them, then they're not going to. I know this is a question that they always get.
That was like the number one job question. What do you do?
What do I do? So I run a family office, which is basically a private investment company for our family to do investments. And in that,
somebody's at the door.
That's our guest speaker at the door.
No, you're
I have no
idea. Yeah, okay. Wait, back up, everybody. He's still talking. I'm kidding. It's not boring at all what you do. At all.
It is very interesting what I do. And we do venture capital. So different family offices do different types of things. A lot of them could be in real estate. Our focus is on early stage venture capital, which is basically a type of investing in companies that we think will have long-term potential growth. And we do early stage seed, which is at a very low valuation we come in. So it's a high risk, high reward type of investment that we try to de-risk as best as we can.
We're currently ignoring the door.
Yeah. What does it matter? We don't need deliveries.
It's fine. Wait, okay, so that explanation leads us perfectly to our next question, which actually multiple people asked. Why doesn't Danielle know what you do? But I feel like that answer answers this question.
What, that you couldn't even follow what I just said?
My mind went to
so
like
horrible.
40 different topics while you were talking. I literally know more about Tom Brady than I know about what you do.
Right. So basically I had to find, we actually just launched a food tech accelerator. This way I can get Danielle mildly interested in what I do. That was the only way. Well, what else did we do? Oh, we did Bite Mojo. We invested in a company that does...
Right, like Shook Tour Bites.
Shook Tour Bites throughout the world. They're in more than 10 countries now. That's it. That's my way. I'm trying to reach out to Danielle and connect through food. But
thank God. Okay. Do you love your work?
I do love my work.
I love that question, right?
Right. No, I do love that. I couldn't do anything that I did not love.
That's literally our next question.
What?
If you could do anything else, would you?
Would I? Well, everything I always say is like a means to an end. No, I would never stop doing this. I love working with companies. I love sitting on boards. I love really helping and getting my hands dirty to help build companies. But ultimately, I think you know what I really want to be doing, which is this is always the means to an end. I would never stop this, but I do have a goal in life.
Well, now you have to tell them.
Well, let's see if you know. Let's see if you listened.
To own a piece of a football team.
Exactly. That has been my dream since I'm a little kid. No, I don't want to just own it. I want to run it and manage it. I believe I can build a championship team.
Personally, I think he should be the commissioner, which is Roger Goodell. For all of you that don't know, football is basically like a business. Every team has an owner, and all the owners get together. And then there's a commissioner, and he works for all the owners, but he's like a CEO, right, of football, basically. Was that accurate?
It's more like a babysitter to 32 billionaires. That's a better way, I think, to put it. But
a babysitter to 32 billionaires?
Yeah, I think that's how I would put it. No, he really is. He's the CEO of the NFL, essentially.
So I think that's a super cool job. But at least
that's a cool job.
But he wants to own the team. We actually do own a part of a team.
That's true. We have 2 shares of the Green Bay Packers. They don't always go on sale, and they do it only when they're trying to raise money for renovations or, of the facilities. So when they went on sale, how many years ago? I bought my two oldest sons at the time. We bought them each a share, which technically we would have to sell if we bought another team.
You can't own two teams?
You cannot own two teams. So you'd have to, in the stock purchase agreement,
teams? Why can't you own two teams?
You can't own two NFL teams.
Why?
Because there could be conflicts of interest.
Why?
It makes sense. What am I going to do? I'm going to
Because you could put all your good players on one team and all your bad players on another team?
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
okay, fine. I got it. Okay. So we basically...
I mean, it's deeper than that, but let's just...
More things that I don't really need to understand in life. Okay.
Exactly.
So we covered those two topics, flying, job. Now we're moving on to the next topic, which I actually found very comical to receive these questions from people because I was the one receiving them. But all right, we're just going to jump right in for the sake of authenticity. Ellie, this topic of questions regards Instagramming. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Does my storying annoy you? Like,
Wait,
someone
what?
sent me that question. Do you understand that? Someone wrote that. Oh, I did not learn my lesson, obviously. No, I did. It's on silent.
See, this is the problem with Apple. It's connected to
my
your computer.
Right.
You have to sign out.
Someone wrote me that question. Does Danielle's storying annoy you? And that was to me. But we're keeping things real here, so I asked him the question anyway. I am giving him the eye right now to make sure he says no. But all right.
No, the answer is absolutely not. No, I am 100% supportive of what you do.
Okay, why?
Why am I supportive? Because you love it, and it makes you happy, and the kids love it. So it makes me happy.
Thank you. High five. Oh, wait, they didn't. You have to do really... There, that was a high five, guys. Okay, when did you realize that Instagram was going to be a part of your life?
That it was going to be a part of my life.
Like in the major way it is now.
I think the night you called me up and said I created an Instagram account. I think that was...
You're so immersed in the tech world, you probably knew what that meant more than I knew.
Yes.
That first day.
Absolutely.
You seem more private as a person. Are you okay with the amount or the type of information Danielle shares? I actually thought that was a really good question.
That is a good question. No, I think that there really is a balance that you do put on your Instagram. I think that there really is a balance. So to me, I think it's great. I have no complaints about it, no issues with it. And, I think that if there is ever something that I feel, is not right to put out there, I think that we discussed it and you're very comfortable with it.
Okay, I think that was a good answer. That's how I feel.
I think that's the right.
We mostly go into most things with Instagram. We communicate a lot. We talk a lot about it.
Right. We definitely talk about it. And if there are times like Danielle always says, that there's no pressure, and I feel like that there shouldn't be any pressure to go on.
Besides for this podcast.
Yeah, no, well, you basically made me do this. But besides for that, I was saying in the way that you do it, it's very authentic. I don't know, so it doesn't bother me. If I felt like I was listening to someone and said, "Who are you? What is going on?" that would bother me. But it's basically, I figure if I have to listen to you, why shouldn't they also?
Thank you. Okay, so actually that kind of answers the next question, which is also shocking that someone didn't realize they were sending this to me personally. What's it like to be married to Danielle? Is she actually like what we see?
I think I just answered that, right? No, I tell people, I get that question all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah, all the time.
What do people think?
Right, no, I'm going to be
it's like a Jekyll and Hyde situation.
Yes, no, but I do. Women come up to me all the time and ask me that question.
Oh, the women come up.
The women come up and ask me, "Is she really like that? Is that really what she's like?" And I say, "Absolutely." That's why I let you do it.
Thank you. Okay, now regarding me personally, not Instagram. Are you ready for these questions?
No. It's been great. Thanks for having me. Good night, everybody.
No, come back. Okay. We'll start easy, okay?
Okay.
What's your favorite food I make? Do not say wacky mac.
Oh, that was going to be...
I know, do not say wacky mac.
That was going to be my answer. No, the truth the truth is that it is not the correct answer. You do not make good wacky mac.
Because I
No, you
hate
do
wacky
not.
mac. It's disgusting.
I know, but there is
It's
a technique.
neon. Food is not meant to be neon.
There is a technique to making wacky mac, and you just cannot do it.
I don't know whether that's an insult or it's actually
A compliment?
A compliment.
I think Mayer makes very good.
Yecheskel Mayer.
Yes,
Yecheskel Mayer makes
Yecheskel
better
Mayer's
wacky
good
mac.
wacky
Oh my
mac.
gosh.
Yes,
Okay.
he definitely
Good
makes
night,
better
folks.
wacky.
Good night. We're done. Okay.
What is
your favorite food I make? Also, no.
I don't know. That's very difficult.
Oh my gosh, this is not looking good for me right now.
No, that's because there are a lot.
Because there are a lot, not because you can't think of any.
No.
Oh, okay,
No.
good. So give us a few.
What do I love? I love fiflet tomates. You know
Okay.
that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I
Fiflet
love.
tomates is like a Moroccan chicken tomatoey stew.
It's unbelievable.
It's exciting.
Yeah, I love it.
It's just like a good, like slow cooked, homey chicken. Actually, I
what
like
else?
that was your answer. It, like brings out my Moroccan roots.
No, I
like,
definitely love that one. What do I like? Chicken pot pie.
He loves chicken pot
I'm a
pie.
big chicken pot pie guy.
Yeah.
I love the sloppy Joe manwich.
Oh,
You did a great job on
you
that.
kidding? That's literally wacky mac territory.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Fine. Next question.
Spaghetti
Next
meat
question.
sauce. No, I like spaghetti meat
right.
sauce.
He likes my meat sauce. That's my mother's though, so whatever. Thanks, Mom.
Yes.
No, I am. I'm saying thanks,
Yeah.
Mom. At least you like
Thanks,
something I
Mom.
make. Really, the truth is, Ellie is the worst eater. He eats like a 4-year-old. Whatever a typical 4-year-old likes to eat, that's what Ellie likes to eat.
I do.
And that's it.
Your schnitzel's
Also-
very good.
He likes his meat burnt, and I can't do it. And he doesn't like lamb. He doesn't like duck. He doesn't like...
Right, I'm like one step away.
He doesn't like... he likes dark meat chicken sometimes, and
Why
white
are you
meat chicken
having so much difficult
because
with
you
it?
go back and forth. I saved
It's
you...
what I'm in the mood for.
I saved you the white meat, and then you took the dark meat, but you always say you don't
I
like
told
dark
you
meat.
you could have that piece. what was
But
the
you
issue?
always say you don't like dark meat now.
No, I
When we
don't
got
like dark.
married, you
No,
only like dark
I don't
meat.
like dark. No, I don't. No, first of all, white meat can be very dry,
Okay.
right? So sometimes you make a good chicken that the white meat is still moist.
Okay, thank you.
So I like that. But
So
I don't
if-
like. I will never like dark meat chicken cutlets.
Parguillot. He hates parguillot.
I do not.
A lot of people don't like parguillot. They have an interesting texture.
Right.
That's why they need to be grilled.
For the record,
and
you made
burnt.
parguillot for dinner last night, right?
That's
No, the
true.
truth is that you make all the good dinners when I'm away.
Right.
There's something subconscious.
Yeah.
You do that.
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
like retribution.
you left me, right.
I know.
That's exactly what I feel like.
It's true. The baked potatoes, which I actually felt bad about that. The
Yeah.
baked potatoes with
No,
broccoli
there have
and
been
cheese.
a few.
What else did I make that I thought you would like?
I don't know. Whenever you serve kids dinner, what time is it?
It's true. It's true. Yeah. When I made like schnitzel and mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
That was a sad dinner for you to miss. Whatever. Okay, sorry. Next question. This is hilarious. Do you have more of an appreciation for food since you met Danielle?
No.
No, absolutely
No.
not.
Definitely not.
appreciation
No,
for
the
food.
truth is that it really messed me over because when we got married, you were like barely. Were you even eating meat yet?
No, when we got actually, I don't know if they know this about me, but now they know.
What is this? Is it
I
not a
didn't
spoiler? What's the
spoiler
word? No,
alert.
it's not a spoiler alert. It's
Reveal,
like a reveal.
insider
Fun
info,
fact?
fun fact.
I don't know, just a trivia. Like it's like one of those pop-ups. The did you know?
Oh yes, did you know?
It's a did you know,
It's a
right?
Did you know?
Did you
Excellent.
know?
Did you know that Danielle
What was
did
that?
not eat red meat for 9 years when I met Ellie?
Right.
No,
And
they
then-
did not know.
But then you started as we were on the same
Well,
team.
tell them what. Right, we were on.
You were eating
Chicken only.
No, but you were eating. Then when you started eating meat, you ate
No, but tell
very
them
well
what happened.
done.
Do you want to tell them what happened? How I started eating meat? Do you remember that in Fire Island?
No, I don't remember.
We were with my parents, and
I
I was
remember
pregnant with Yecheskel Mayer.
No, you're gonna have to. Give
And I
me-
woke up and at 10 in the morning we
Oh
had.
yeah,
Do you remember?
yeah, that's crazy.
At 10 in the morning, I needed a hot dog. Like that was it, and then I started eating meat. But I started eating well done meat
Well,
because
it's
that's
definitely
what
like in
Ellie
your
ate.
genes to crave meat in the morning. Like your brother barbecues at like 7 a.m.
Right, my brothers eat steak and eggs for breakfast. They love meat.
Not even eggs. Your brother just had a steak for
Steak,
breakfast.
yeah. We love meat. We love red meat. So I started out eating like well done meat.
Right.
And
so
then,
that
within
that
a few
worked
months,
out. Right. No,
within
you
a few
switched.
months, I was
Right.
back to medium. Like well done meat is, I mean, it should just eat chicken. I don't know. Okay.
No, but chicken also, it's not so, like, simple. A lot of times oh my gosh.
It's
pink.
No, Ellie, it's not pink.
It's pink.
Juice doesn't mean pink. Juice means flavor. It means it's cooked
just has
right.
to be cooked well.
No, it means it has to be burnt and dry. Like you're saying you don't like dry white meat, but you only like dry white meat. You like burnt chicken.
But I like good sauce.
But the sauce, oh my God. Hashem Yerachim. Okay, Ellie, how do you keep up with such an energetic ball of fire?
I don't. Well,
Okay.
That was an easy one.
Okay.
I don't try to compete. I cannot keep up.
Okay, this is also a very easy one. What's it like to be married to a legend?
I love it.
You love it?
No, it's great. No, I really...
Okay.
No, people come up to me all the time and say, like, oh, I'm her biggest fan. I'm like, no, I'm her biggest fan. So, I don't understand it.
Those hearts, if we were on an Instagram Live, there would be so many
Mayor
hearts
loves
right
doing
now.
that. Mayor would be writing from the other room
I
on
know,
my phone.
people always think it's like other people doing the hearts, but it's just Mayor.
Just Mayor.
Holding down the button.
Yeah, he's a mama's boy.
Oh, he is, and he says it. Like, he's proudly a mama's boy.
Absolutely.
But that is my crowning achievement in life, so thank God. Okay. How did you know I was the one?
You told me.
That's true.
That is true. You want to share that one?
Basically, we went out on 3 dates.
Right.
We did it for very short. We got engaged after 4 weeks, which
And that was only because we had to wait for my parents to come home, right?
From Israel, yeah.
Right. We were ready after like 2.
Yeah. We went out on 3 dates, and I just said to Ellie, like, I'm very decisive, and I just said, I'm like, I know how I feel. And Ellie was like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. But I knew he knew how he felt because, whatever, like, he was just being a man. So I was like, no. I was like, I think you know how you feel. And he was like, okay, fine. And that was it. Okay, so that leads us to our next question, which doesn't make me look much better. How did you propose?
Yeah, this doesn't make you look good at all. I dragged you out.
Because you were supposed to propose the night after.
Right.
And my friends were at my house the night before.
Yep.
And we had a big final the next day. So we were supposed to be studying for the final. And then Ellie was like, no, we're just going to go out for a little. So we went out to, like, Jones Beach. And
wait. We were halfway there, and you were, like, so annoyed because you had a final. You were just like, take me home.
Right, because
which really ruined
I was
my plan.
I was so stressed out about the final. Like, I am a studier. I'm a perfectionist. Like, I needed to do well.
Yeah, no, I get that part. But you ruined my proposal.
Right, so we get to Jones Beach anyway, and Ellie didn't even realize, but there was, like, the Christmas light show was in Jones Beach, and we, like, ended up driving through this whole Christmas.
Yeah, we celebrated
really
Christmas.
pretty.
It was beautiful.
It was really pretty.
We went back the next year. Remember they moved it?
But then there was like an indoor place, so we were going to go indoors, but he went to park like near the water, like a mile away from the indoor place. And I was just like, why are you parking so far? Like, I really wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, you made it very difficult.
And then he was like, let's go sit in the trunk. And I'm like, why would we sit in, I'm like, why would we sit in the trunk when there's a seat right here?
It was a beautiful view.
But you could have just turned the car around. And then anyway, the whole trunk was like set up and he cleaned his car, which for Ellie is a very big deal because it's literally only clean Erev Pesach. That's it. And then...
As if like I'm in the back seat, man. I'm in the front seat. Anything that happens behind the front seat, I'm not responsible for.
Your front seat of your car is not clean.
It's coffee.
No,
I can't handle
it's like 1 million coffee cups and napkins. You put 400 napkins around each coffee cup. All those 400 napkins multiply.
Yeah, that's important.
Anyway, he's like, okay, let's go sit in the trunk. We sit in the trunk, and all of a sudden, this song that I really like comes on, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And it just literally fell out of my mouth. I'm like, are you about to propose? And he was like, can you just be quiet? And I was like, really, no. Like, welcome to life with me. So then I said yes. And that was it.
And that was it.
Baruch Hashem. Okay. All right. Random funny questions, Ellie. You ready for these?
Yep.
What size hoodie are you?
I don't know. Whatever size you buy.
I promise you somebody asked that question. What size hoodie is Ellie?
I don't know.
I don't know. He's like a small, probably.
Small
or medium. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not a large. I know you. Not that big.
Okay, wait a second. Do you like your new Hask sweatshirt?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, very nice.
I have a maroon one and a green one. Yeah, whoever sent that, good job.
Well, the maroon one came from Morty.
Right, the maroon one came from Morty. Right?
From Mordecai Shapiro. Shout out to Mordecai. Actually, to Raquel, his wife, who stole it from Mordecai and sent it to you.
Oh, thanks, Raquel.
Okay.
No, we got the green one from someone.
The green one from a woman in Teaneck.
Right?
Yeah.
When you did that?
She brought it to the Teaneck mikvah.
That was so nice.
That was very nice of her. When did you go to HASC? What year?
I don't know. After Shana Bet, whatever year that was.
Oh, that leads us to our next question. Where did you go in Israel? Where did you learn in Israel?
I learned in Shalvim.
Obviously.
All Renov men go to Shalvim.
What happens if your last name is Renov and you don't go to Shalvim?
You're shunned.
You're shunned?
No, yeah.
From the Renovs.
From the Renovs.
From the compound. From the Davis compound.
From the Davis.
Ellie's mother and her 3 sisters and his grandmother all live basically on the same block.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a compound, but it is really nice. They all like each other, Baruch Hashem.
Thank God.
So Ellie grew up in a compound, basically. Okay, let's just move right on to the next topic.
Okay.
Okay, actually, this is an interesting question. I really actually don't like this question, but I'm going to ask it anyways because somebody asked it. But I don't like it. Did your life turn out how you expected it to when you were 20 in college?
No.
No.
I didn't plan this far. I don't think I had expectations.
Even if you did, I don't think anybody...
No, I don't think anybody's...
We're talking about 20... He's really old. We're talking about 20 years later. It's not like a 5-year plan. It's like 5 times 4.
Right. That was very good. Look at you.
I could do
Danielle
5
with
times
the math.
4.
The kids would be so proud.
No, I know the 5 times table.
Right, it's 7 times 8 that really gets
Nobody knows 7 times 8.
What was the trick that we learned?
What is 7 times 8? 96.
No.
7, 8, 9, 6. 7, 9, 8, 6. 7... Oh, God. 7, 8, 9, 10?
No.
91.
You're close. You're going the wrong way.
7, 8, 9, 8?
No. 56.
7. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There you go.
56. 65?
No.
56.
56.
Okay, we said the other way. 7 times 8 is 56. Whatever. Okay, they don't come on here for math.
Right, that's true.
You can go to Harvard for math. Okay.
Wow, you get a lot of math questions.
I do get a lot of math. But no, cooking math, I know. I know teaspoons and tablespoons and cups. My brain, like my mother is very, very good at math. And she could do like sales percentage on any clothing item in 10 seconds. Like, no less, a millisecond. Like, oh my gosh, this is 40% off and it costs $634. Boom, she knows the answer. She's very, very mathematical.
You could ask her what size my hoodies are. She's definitely got me.
Right. She would know Ellie's clothing sizes.
Right.
She's very good like that. She spoils us. Okay, what is your favorite game in the game room in Mount Airy Lodge?
That's a great question. I really
so
like...
first of all, I think you have to explain what Mount Airy Lodge is.
Mount Airy Lodge it's a hotel in the Poconos, right? It's in the Poconos, I think, technically.
I never went to Mount Airy Lodge.
Don't you know that song? Beautiful Mount Airy Lodge. No, nothing?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, there was always the commercials. But they had a great Pesach program that we used to go to. We would basically go to like Miami for a bunch of years. Then if anybody was due around that time, and we couldn't all travel.
Anybody meaning anybody that was a part of the compound.
Yes, like in the extended family. Like an aunt can't come, everybody goes to Mount Airy. And then we would end up staying there for like a bunch of years. Then we would go back to Miami, and then somebody else would be pregnant.
So what is your favorite game in Mount Airy in the game room?
I'm trying to remember. There was a great racing, like truck racing game. I was really good at that. And then...
What's your like Dobie? You just like whatever games you're good at.
No, I really liked it. It was a great game. What else was there? Big Bertha. They had like a...
Big Bertha?
Yeah.
That was the name of a game?
Yeah, that was a
in
funny
Mount Airy
game.
Lodge.
In Mount Airy Lodge, yes. What else? They had Midnight Extravaganza.
Bertha's probably
they were
a common
great.
name around those parts.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
There's for sure Berthas that live
there are
around
definitely
Mount Airy
Berthas
Lodge.
that live in the
They knew
Poconos.
what they were doing when they named it that game.
No, it was...
Like
they didn't name it in
named.
a game. It said it on the side.
Oh, they bought it like
what
that?
What else did they have? We had... Oh, there was... What else was there that was really good? I gotta think. I don't know. I'll come back to that. We'll come back to that one.
The toughest question we've had so far. You've stumped Ellie with your Mount Airy Lodge question.
Mount Airy was great.
Oh,
what a great program.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Olympic game?
My favorite Olympic game is the mise en place. I'm allowed to play that one. That's the only one. When Maggie and Baya get old enough to do it by themselves, they're going to kick me out of the game.
That's true. Yeah. No, Baya will always let you play with her. Maggie not.
No, Maggie not.
Maggie's going to have to be
She
on
probably
her own.
fired me already.
Maggie.
Yeah, moving too slow.
Maggie's hilarious. Okay. Do you also love baseball? Like the way you love football?
I love all sports. I love anything competitive. I really...
Literally, he'll watch pool. Okay? People playing pool.
What's wrong with pool?
Oh my gosh. It's actually less boring than baseball. That's the truth.
Yeah, no, I really love all sports, but I think, right, I definitely want to own a football team. Right,
back to that, just to clarify.
Just to clarify. No, but I love sports. I don't know.
Okay. Wait a second. How much do you miss the farm?
Oh,
See, there's
the
more
farm.
people here that know you than you think.
Oh, maybe. Who asked that question? That's a great question. How much do I miss?
Well, you need to tell them what the farm is. They don't know about the farm.
The farm is Golden Acres Farm, where we went every year. It's in Gilboa, New York. We went there for like 20 plus years, probably.
For like week after
for
camp.
a week after camp. That week in between, camp and school, we would literally just go straight there. And it was unbelievable. Like nothing accommodations. It didn't matter. It was just you'd ride horses. They had farm. They had like organized sports. There were tennis courts and night at the races. That was a great game.
But there were other families that went there also. Like a few of the families.
Yeah, no, we just loved it. And it was all like Camp America staff. So it was all like international staff. So it was like great to meet people.
You guys need to understand that the farm comes up in conversation in our house at least once a week. At least.
Because they should bring it back.
I can cook
but it was amazing. You know what? When we started there, you could not get a minion. And by the time we left we dived in like the skylight room, which was like the art room basically.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get a minion on Friday night, certainly like not during the week. And by the time we left, there was a shul with Sidurim, with Shiurim. It was amazing. And they had good food. See, we're back to food. I know. That's really the answer.
That I was going to say. It comes up once a week because no matter what I make for dinner, at least once a week I hear you would have loved the food in Mountain in the farm, Danielle. That's the best food. I'm like, okay,
there was like the bar, like where you'd get like the food, like they had good pizza, French fries, they had great hamburgers.
Great hamburgers?
Yeah, in the snack bar. That was like, and they had like farm bucks, which were great.
Farm bucks?
Yeah.
Farm dollars.
Yeah.
Like money.
They were called farm bucks.
Farm bucks.
Because you don't want to give like the kids necessarily money, but like you could trade in. You can use those at the.
So that it was Fleischecks the whole time? What was lunch?
No, there were two separate kitchens at the snack bar.
Oh, wow.
No, it was great. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It was awesome.
We need to bring back the farm.
Or just the snack bar, maybe.
Maybe we could hire the chef from the farm to cater our next event.
Oh, that's great.
I'm kidding. That was a joke. Hi, Leia Bela. Leia Bela just walked in. Leia Bela, say hi to everybody.
Hi, guys.
We're in the middle of recording a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
By that, you have no idea what that means.
No.
It's basically like you can only listen to it. It's only voices.
So it's like not like a movie or a show or something like that?
No, it's not a movie or a show.
That's where their minds go
it's
right
a podcast. I would say it's like a radio.
Why would you just listen to anyone? I don't know what radio is, right?
Just know what the radio is.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, Ellie, we do have two more questions, then we're going to wrap this up. They always see your Hatzalah vest in the car, and they want to know how long have you been on Hatzalah, what made you join Hatzalah, and what do you think about United Hatzalah in Israel? There were a few questions regarding that.
So one, I was on Hatzalah for more than 5 years, I would say, in America. When I came back from Israel, I would say probably it's more due to Jamie. Your cousin. Yeah, who's also still on Hatzalah now.
He joined first?
No, I joined first. We took the course together, though. But Jamie was like really determined. I love the idea of obviously just helping people. People ask me all the time. I don't necessarily enjoy going on calls. But what I do love, I think that there's just a responsibility that if you can do it, then do it. So to me, I think it's just so important.
And you love, like, you are kind of, like, you could have got, like, you like medical stuff.
No,
related stuff.
Right. I have no problem with anything medical related. And, sometimes it's hard, obviously, being on these calls. But I just think it's so important. And I think that's all it always needs. If we can just reduce the time, that it always takes to get to any call, and by having more people in more locations, I think that, it's a great thing to do. So I was on in America for a bunch of years, and then I came to Israel, and they offered, a course, obviously, here in Israel.
How many times did you go to the course?
No, I didn't have to go to the course. I took the tests.
He did. He took the tests.
I knew the stuff. I didn't need to go to sit in the course.
Right, that's true.
But don't worry, I passed all the tests.
Ellie and I have different versions of schooling. I make charts and calendars and study little bits every day.
No, it doesn't make it makes no sense. Think about it this way. Over the course, we'll get back to tell how important it is, but just on a studying perspective, because if you study like for a week before a test, you're going to study like an hour a night or something, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So at the end of the week, what did you study? Like 7 hours, 8 hours? I sit down if I have a test at like 9 in the morning the next day, I will sit down at a desk at 8 o'clock at night, and I'll sit at my desk, and I'm going to study for 12 hours till like 8 in the morning, and then daven, and then go take a test.
But then
that's more than you put in.
But then you're going to forget everything.
No.
And I'm not.
I'm not.
You're not going to forget.
Definitely not.
So it's funny because, like, nobody taught Ellie to study like that. Nobody taught me to study like that. It's totally, like, intrinsic to who we are.
Yeah, no, but it's like also like we're Renovs.
We see it in
we're
our
crammers.
kids. We see it in our kids.
But Renovs we're crammers, so it was always like, oh, you're going to be up studying for your test tonight? Yeah, okay, great, I'll see you later. Like it was good to be in the house.
No, but, the boys are home.
I told you it smells like
Dovey, we're recording a podcast, so please be careful what you say.
Wait, what's a podcast?
Is there
question number 2. A podcast is like a TV show, but no show. It's just sounds and talking.
What? I'm never going to listen to that. Sounds too boring.
It sounds too boring.
This is like, this is their time.
They don't want to hear us talk for an hour anyway. I have, also, like, how long have we been recording?
You love listening to Sports Talk Radio, right, Danielle?
Oh my gosh. Mike and Mike, I do not like you. I'm sorry. I appreciate what you do.
There's no more Mike and Mike.
Oh, they're done? Oh, they split up?
What?
They split up?
No, yeah. Well, Mike Greenberg went and did, Get Up in the Morning, right? He's doing that. And, yeah, Mike Golick is now at Trey Wingo.
I don't even know what that is. Okay,
fine.
I don't know how to sound. It was getting mixed up.
All right. Mayor and Dovey. Okay, I think we're going to wrap this up now because the boys are home. They need us. Ellie, thank you so much for being the first guest on Peas in a Podcast.
Oh, thanks for having me here.
This was super fun.
I'm glad I found
Join us back next time, 2 weeks from now on Wednesday for episode 2 of season 1, Peas in a Podcast. Bye, everyone. Thanks so much. Have a great day.